Okay. Hey there. Hi, Alicia. Hi, April. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Sakura. Lonnie. Kristen, Kathy, Julie, Chris Ree, Deb on the Move, Linda, Dylan, Diane, hello there from South Africa. Tom Rose, hi from Down Under. Hey, Truby Girl. Julie Hart, Deb on the Move. Linda, let's see here. What else we got? Cheryl, hello. Your eyes are going back and forth quickly. I had to type. I had to fix things. Jody, Mandy. My thing keeps jumping. Rhonda, how are you? Casbat, you're up early. Lisa H, Mandy Hall, Leah. Oh my gosh, my thing keeps jumping. Sandra, how are you? Ivy Lynn, hi. You want cake so bad now? Oh, did you watch that? Hi, Apples Devil, thank you. Tracy, Terry, who else have we got here? Deborah, I don't know, Terry, Dawn, if I missed you, it's Mom Kitchener. It keeps jumping for me. Lisa H, so we have 2 Lisa H's now, that's crazy. Lonnie, okay, I think I got everybody that's here right now. Lufa, you were feeling lonely, Lufa? Sharon, Deborah. Okay, so there's a few updates. I'm just going to go over some on the Daybells, not that much, but just that you might have heard. Hold on, or you might not have. But let me see here. Just let me do real quick. The Gannon, what it was yesterday, it was the crew was seen searching around Highway 105 and Highway 83 in El Paso County in connection to Gannon. And the searchers congregated at around 1 p.m. yesterday, Saturday, while walking shoulder to shoulder through the grasses and patches of snow. The El Paso Sheriff's Office confirmed that the search was in connection. I see what they did here. They put their 2 there to Gannon, who mysteriously disappeared on January 27th, and that was it. Just that search there. Let's see, that was it. And the sheriffs tweeted there were search efforts for Gannon underway on Highway 105 and Highway 83 today. That was Saturday. If you have any information, call the tip line 719-520-6666. So far, police have not disclosed any publicly known sightings since he disappeared. Authorities initially investigated security footage at the Come and Go convenience store. That turned out to be a false lead. It's just nothing really new, except they just did that search Saturday. I don't see anything that happened today there. And then Daybells. Hang on. Okay, so that's not the one I want. There was, I forgot to tell you. Hold on a minute. Daybells, what was new with Daybells is some woman that spoke to Chad in Hawaii said that she said, why don't you just give the kids up and then it'll be over and Lori can get out of jail. And he said, it's complicated. That's what he told this woman in Hawaii. And then that woman then spoke also with like 2 news sources and said the same thing, that Chad said it's complicated. They can't just give the kids, tell them where they are or anything like that. But there was another family annihilator, and I don't know if you guys heard this one. In all places, again, Florida. So let's see what this is one. Hang on. I'm trying to get the picture for you of the family. He killed himself, though, his wife, kids, and himself. Let me see if I can just get it this way. He strangled his wife, he shot his kids and himself. So, Ezekiel Almodovar and his wife, Mariela Soto, both 39, along with their two children, 12-year-old Gabriel and 16-year-old Ezekiel Almodovar, were found dead in their Orange County home. Officials had responded to the home after Ezekiel, a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer at the Orlando International Airport, had not returned to work for several days, and no one had heard from him or any of his family members. Authorities believe that Almodovar strangled his wife to death and fatally shot the two children before fatally shooting himself on February 20th. It's not clear from the report when deputies from the Orange County Sheriff's Office first discovered the bodies. A medical examiner has confirmed the cause of death of all four of the deceased members, but authorities have not yet commented on a possible motive for the apparent triple murder-suicide. Family members have launched a GoFundMe crowdfunding campaign to raise money for funeral expenses, and this is a developing story, and more information will be forthcoming as it comes out. So, yeah, let me see if there's anything else on it. Here's another picture of the wife. Okay, let's see here. There. Actually, Mariela Soto is 38. It says in this other news article. Two boys, 16 and 12, and Ezekiel, 39. During a media briefing, Orange County Sheriff John Mina said the deputies entered the home on Corner Glen Drive as part of a well-being check. Inside the home, they discovered the bodies of a man and a woman in their late 30s and two boys, one middle school child and one high school age child. Preliminary investigations revealed that the adult male shot his family members and then shot himself, but then he strangled the wife. A friend of one of the victims spoke to the media and said he still can't believe this happened. He was like a brother to me. Honestly, we played basketball together through high school and just had a good friendship. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of the deceased, Mina added. So that's about that. And as far as baby Evelyn, I don't see anything. Let me see here, and that says check again. The family, okay, is it any surprise? Hold on. The toddler was born into a family racked by chaos and violence. Evelyn Mae Boswell, the Tennessee toddler missing since December, was born into chaos to a teen mom whose childhood had been marred by domestic violence, family upheaval, and isolation. A Knox News investigation of court and public record shows Evelyn, a 15-month-old with wispy reddish blonde hair and big blue eyes, remains nowhere to be found. Deputies, despite almost 2 weeks of intense media coverage across the nation, her reported disappearance, authorities say she hasn't been seen since mid-December. Evelyn's mom, Maggie Boswell, is now behind bars after an arrest warrant stated she refused to tell the truth about her baby's whereabouts. She's been spinning yarns. The sheriff's office called them inaccuracies in television interviews, too. Evelyn's maternal grandmother, Angela Mae Boswell, was just released Friday from the same Sullivan County jail, accused of fleeing town in a stolen car with a boyfriend after her ex-husband. Evelyn's grandfather reported the toddler missing on February 18th. Let's see here. Okay, he said, this is the maternal grandfather, "You're all vultures." He told the USA Today Network's Knox News this week after an encounter at the Boswell family compound in the tiny town of Blountville, where Evelyn once lived. The Sullivan County Sheriff's Office has been working around the clock with help from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the FBI to figure out where Evelyn is now, and more importantly, whether she's safe and alive. Sullivan Sheriff Jeff Cassidy and Captain Andy Seabolt said Evelyn's mother's story has changed multiple times. Cassidy's agency isn't saying much else, though. Search warrants have been obtained. Authorities have confirmed but remain sealed. Have said the agency remains hopeful the toddler is alive, but has squashed the question of the idea of citizen searches. So to glean public records research, to glean a little look at where Evelyn, the kind of family Evelyn was born into. So Angela Boswell was just 16 when she gave birth to Tommy Boswell Sr.'s first son, Tommy Jr., in 1993. A background check shows Tommy racked up an assault charge in Sullivan County a few months after the boy's birth, but the specific details of the arrest are no longer available. A Tennessee Bureau of Investigation report shows he was convicted of misdemeanor assault a year later in that case. The couple's records show they eventually moved to Bulls Gap, Tennessee in March of 2001. Angela Boswell gave birth to the couple's second child, Megan Boswell, Evelyn's mother. Angela married Tommy Boswell Sr. a few months later. Okay, so she had the first boy in 1993. She had Angela in 2001, and then they got married a few months after that. By 2009, the couple was back in Sullivan County, settling the kids in a manufactured home atop a hill on a family-owned plot of land, but there was a little harmony inside those walls. In March of that year, Tommy Boswell Sr. told deputies his wife attacked him, stabbing him in the neck with an ink pen and struggling with their 14-year-old son, Tommy Jr., as he tried to rescue his dad. Months later, the records show an angry Tommy Boswell Sr. showed up at the home of his wife's father, David Lynn Jones. Jones would later tell authorities that Tommy Boswell Sr. accused his son of theft and had been drinking when he sped away in his Chevy Camaro. And less than 3 minutes later, Jones stated the power went off at his house. Angela Boswell was with Jones and claimed her husband called her minutes later to say he crashed the Camaro and ran away. She initially told authorities she was driving, but under prodding by Jones, later insisted she lied to protect her husband, according to court records. Tommy Boswell Sr. refused to return to the crash, but eventually paid a fine for leaving the scene of an accident. Less than 2 years after that incident, Tommy Boswell Sr. was angry again, and this time because another man was inside his home with his wife, according to an affidavit of complaint. It was a cold February morning in 2012 when Brandon Yates and Angela Boswell were awakened to shouts from outside the Muddy Creek home in which they had been sleeping, according to those court records. Hang on a second. Angela was naked, and she could hear her husband's truck and his voice outside. And when Brandon Yates went to the door, the Boswell's son, Tommy Jr., threatened him with some type of a wooden club and told him to come outside, the arrest warrant states. Yates did, heading down the steep driveway leading to the exit of the Boswell family compound. Brandon said then he was about halfway down the driveway to Muddy Creek Road when he observed a green-colored Chevrolet pickup truck with Tommy's paving on the side, heading straight for him. Brandon stated that he was in fear for his life, and he began running toward a fence that was in the yard. It continued. Brandon stated that he was unable to outrun the truck and was struck by the vehicle and was flipped over the hood and landed on the driveway. He later told Sullivan County deputies Tommy Boswell Sr., his son, and a third unidentified man surrounded him, kicking and punching him before he broke free and ran to a neighbor's house for help. When detectives called Tommy Boswell Sr., he confessed, "The three of us did work him over, but hung up." A warrant stated the two Boswell men, Tommy Jr. was 19 by then, were arrested. 17 months later, a reunited Tommy Boswell Sr. and his wife celebrated the birth of another son, Elijah. Wow. Tommy Boswell Sr., so she was 16, so she's only 37. Okay. They have huge spacing between their kids. I'm surprised. Tommy Boswell Sr. and his son soon struck plea deals in the Yates assault, garnering probation, but it did not take long for trouble to erupt once again in the Boswell home. Angela Boswell filed for divorce from her husband in September of 2014, 2 months before Elijah's first birthday. Megan Boswell was 13, so this woman has a 5-year-old. 6-year-old, 5 or 6-year-old. Where is he? That's probably that little boy that was in the picture with Megan. She wanted custody of both. She got the divorce over with a year later in an agreed settlement entered in the hearing Tommy Boswell Sr. did not attend. A year later, the couple went celebrating another birth. Oh my goodness. Charlotte Boswell. Okay, so a year later, she has a 4-year-old and like a 6-year-old. Where are those two kids? A year later, the couple was celebrating another birth, Charlotte Boswell. By the time Charlotte was 2, the Boswells were again in turmoil, records show. It was early fall of 2018, and the Boswells were separated again. Angela was shuffling the 3 children, a pregnant Megan, plus Elijah and Charlotte, between the Muddy Creek compound, her father's home in Kingsport, and an apartment in Johnson City, records show. Her driver's license was suspended. The tags on her car were expired. Police repeatedly stopped her, often finding her children unrestrained, Records show she was reportedly jailed. Tommy Boswell Sr. insisted she was endangering their children, including Megan, and asked a judge to award custody to him. Angela Boswell is currently in jail. Tommy Boswell Sr. wrote in a petition for a restraining order against her. She has stated that she is out for blood and she will get revenge on me when she is released from jail. I'm in fear for myself and my children, Megan, Elijah, and Charlotte Boswell, he wrote. She is using illegal drugs in front of our children. She is exposing our children to criminals. Tommy Boswell Sr. won his request and moved the children back to Muddy Creek. Angela Boswell nabbed trying to sneak stimulant pills into jail, was behind bars when Megan's baby, Evelyn, was born, records show. Evelyn's father, Ethan Perry, joined the military before she was born. So far, he has remained largely silent about the disappearance. There isn't much known about the relationship between Perry and Megan Boswell, when it began and when it ended. Photographs of Evelyn suggest she and her mom were living at the Boswell family compound with Megan Boswell's 2 younger siblings at some point before she disappeared. Tommy Boswell Sr. operates with Tommy Jr., a paving company from the compound, which now includes 3 manufactured homes, a double bay garage, a work shed, and a stable of dump trucks, heavy equipment, and personal vehicles. Sullivan County Sheriff's Office captain says Elijah and Charlotte are living there now with Tommy Sr. Okay, at least they're safe there. Well, as safe as could be. Angela was continuing to rack up arrests in 2019 for shoplifting and driving offenses, and sometimes she told authorities she was living at Muddy Creek, and other times she listed her father's address or the Kingsport apartment. Megan lamented to September 2019 in a Facebook post that her life was tough, but Evelyn made it bearable. This is the one I have in my video, okay? I'm not the best mom in the world, but I try so hard for this little beauty. I can't even explain the love I feel for her, and I know she loves me too. Lately, my life's been really sucky, but she'll come reach for me and say, Mom, Mom, and my heart melts, and I'm reminded of her unconditional love. You can say whatever you want about me being a young mom, but I promise you, my life is so much better with this angel, she wrote. My life wasn't ruined when I had her. She gave me a purpose and a reason to wake up every day and to better myself. There's no love like the love from your child. 5 months later, Megan Boswell has not explained where her angel is. So that's lovely history there. Going with that family right there. Hold on. Oops. Okay. So let's see what's going on over there, what you've heard about. Has the boyfriend made any statements? None that I've seen. What happened? Sharon? What's going on with Sharon? Just came out of the... Yeah, Jones Joy, please subscribe to that. Jones Joy Foundation. What happened to Sharon? What are you guys talking about? What just came out of the blue? Why do I miss everything? Oh, that, oh, your grief, yeah, it happens like that. Sorry to hear that, Sharon. Chad told reporters that the children are safe and well. Yeah, it's complicated, right? I firmly believe Denver was no tea collected hired car from airport. Oh, Sharon, yeah. Sorry to hear that. That happens. It does. Comes out of the blue like that, I know. Oh, boy. Chad told reporters, I thought she drove the hired car to the airport and then used the car to do searches for Gannon. Just my opinion, but I'm not a doctor. Oh my gosh, you guys have so many conversations. I don't know where you are. I don't know what case you're talking about. All of that was about baby Evelyn, missing baby Evelyn, Maggie, Coca-Cola case. Yeah, thanks, Janelle. It's late. Any chance you could catch me up on what we're talking about? We talked about the Boswell family history of abuse and chaos and violence. We talked a little bit about Daybells. Chad telling a woman that it's not easy just to return the kids or to say where they are because it's complicated, but you know, that whole business there. We talked about it in Family Annihilation in Orlando, Florida. And we talked about just where the search was yesterday for Gannon. Saturday, I mean. Yesterday was. It's still yesterday for me. Because I'm still on Sunday. I don't think I can help it. You analyze things. Oh, a Virgo analyzes things? I analyze things, but I'm not a Virgo. So what else? Oh gosh, that's about. How do you like the glitter eggs? Oh, how do I like the glitter eggs? Oh, I only got to do 2, but I like them. They're cute. They're hard to see here. You know how it is on this light, on this camera. Excuse me, I did 3 because I did a carrot too. They wanted the carrots. Okay. Did you talk about the emails? What emails? What emails, Denisa? Cake turned out good. I made a video on it. Yes, I reported on the KFC a few days ago in one of the uploaded videos. Check on the email. Check on what email? My email? My emails? I got an email from Rosemarie. She said she will reach out to those that, you know, those of you that asked me to send her your information to there. Okay. What exactly am I looking for here? Okay. Maybe you sent something to Mommy Ramblings. I'm not getting. I don't see anything in there that that looks. I'm very confused. Email from Lori to Chad. All right, hold on a sec. Let me see. The bizarre email. Okay. The latest clue in the investigation of the doomsday couple Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell is a weird email sent in her previous husband's name shortly before he was shot dead. Investigators want to question Vallow and Daybell about the June 29th message as they try to put together pieces of a puzzle that include 2 dead spouses, 2 missing children, and an obsession with the apocalypse and near-death experiences. Vallow's 17-year-old Tylee and adopted son JJ have been missing since September. Let's see. So where's this email? Charles Vallow, 62, was killed by his wife's brother, Alex Cox, during what was initially described as a domestic dispute on July 11th in Chandler, Arizona. 2 weeks earlier, Charles wrote an email to another brother-in-law, Adam Cox, in which he claimed that Lori had created an email account in his name and used it to invite Daybell, who lived in Idaho, to visit him in Arizona. I would gladly fly you down here early next week, the bogus invite read. You could stay in our guest room like before. I hate to take you away from your family, but I would definitely make it worth your time. And when Charles got wind of the email, he questioned Lori about it, but got no answers. I'm not sure of yet the relationship with her and Chad Daybell, but they are up to something. She will not explain it. He wrote to Adam Cox, according to this media source. I am going to send it to Chad Daybell's wife. Her name is Tammy, and I found her email address on the website, too. I've got a cell number to call. It's not clear if Charles ever contacted Tammy, and 3 months after he was killed, she was dead, too. Weeks later, Lori and Chad, who bonded in a doomsday prepper group, got married. Sergeant Jason McClemens of the Chandler, Arizona Police Department called the email suspicious. It draws various questions that we need to ask Lori and Tylee and possibly Chad to get to the bottom of, he said. Okay. And there's no shortage of questions. Police want to ask Lori, 46, and Chad, 51. Starting with the location of Tylee and JJ and only other witnesses to Charles's death. Idaho police say Lori refused to cooperate with the search for the children. She lied about their whereabouts and took off for Hawaii with Chad when they started investigating. A judge ordered her arrested for desertion and contempt, and she is being extradited from Hawaii to Idaho to face those charges. Her new husband has reportedly already returned to Idaho. Police have reopened the investigation into Tammy Daybell's October 19th death and exhumed her body, and they are taking another look at Charles Vallow's killing and the unexplained December death of Alex Cox. They are also investigating an October incident in which someone driving Charles's car took a shot at Brandon Boudreaux, the estranged husband of Lori's niece. Okay, and that's that about the email. Okay. Or you could also be, let me see if this is the same, that Lori and Chad were emailing about, come on, get away with this. What is this? Chad Daybells, let's see here. It's unclear whether Vallow and Daybells began interacting, but her husband Charles found emails between the two in October of 2018. One of the emails spoke of 7 missions to accomplish together, including white camps in Arizona, food distribution for the tribulations, and supply provisions for righteous members of families. He thinks that he had some kind of priesthood authority or sealing power that has been given to him to perform ordinances that one day will be on the earth but are not now, and he has no business messing with any of this. So I don't know why he thinks Idaho or Arizona or any place special other than I have seen gathering places there. I know when we talked about it, he did too, but he seems to have taken it several steps further. Daybell's wife Tammy was found dead in Fremont County home on October 19th. Barely, okay, so it goes through that again. Okay. Steven Spielberg's daughter was arrested for domestic violence. I saw something else about Steven Spielberg's daughter I thought was a clickbait thing. Okay. The porno daughter. Yeah, is that true? Is that true? I thought that was like one of those clickbait things. Is that true? Hi, Diana. Hi, Tico. Hi, Julie. Is that true? Yeah? You think it's true? It's true, all of it? What, Tico? You just saying that? I don't know. I'm not sure about Charles Vallow. Yeah, I think he was yes, he was cremated. Yes, because she was going to spread the ashes, remember? I think it's true. Also, you can call me Nisa. Okay, I'll call you Nisa. Casbat, how do you want me to share? I don't understand how you want me to share that thing. You want me to play the video, or what do you want me to do? Let me know what you want me to do there. True domestic violence, adult entertainment, really? Quite strange, isn't it? Other things to yeah, me too. I just saw it. I'm like, I'm not going in there. I'm not going on that one. Hi, Maui Chickadee. You going to get some sleep? Thank you, Maui Chickadee. Expect the markets to drop again tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. That woman is sick. Which woman is sick? Which one, Kathy? I feel thirsty again. These pretzels are making me thirsty. I used to do that joke all the time. I do that on just regular videos, I think. The fake that there's been no statement of that story being false makes me pretty sure it's true. First time to watch live. Love your videos. Hi, Mark Ray. How are you, Mark Ray? So anything else going on? Good night there, Maui. Oh, Lori Vallow. Got you, Kathy. Have you heard? No, I have not, H. Ruby Girl. If nothing at all. Gemini, Cheryl. Did Casbon answer me? There's Two Scooter. Two Scooter, I snuck your name. I don't know why it came out in my cake video. Did you hear it when I was stirring? Two Scooter. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty new too, Denisa. Denisa. But I can call her Nisa. You were way off? You were way off. You are too, Jeanette Quinn? Okay, so Alicia says, Mommy, my first casualty of coronavirus. My Airbnb guest from Spain, scheduled to check in tonight, canceled at 3 a.m. because his conference was canceled due to the virus. I'm so bummed. Yeah, but, you know, if it's, yeah, you know, I know. But, you know. You know. You guessed Scorpio? My father was a Scorpio, but not me. You love accents from Spain? Hi, Sonia. How are you? Linda says things happen. Hey, your best friend. Hey, sure. Oh, I would never want to get eyeliner too tattooed on. Oh my gosh. You're a Scorpio, Diana? Hi, Diana. I have to get a drink. Hold on a minute. I'm very thirsty tonight. Hang on. Okay. All right. Okay. Thirsty, yeah. Hey, yeah, gaming pro. That's right, I'm thirsty. You've never had a close Scorpio in your life, and you're in your 40s. How weird is that? That is very weird. You're doing some online college. That's good. You have only night shifts. Oh, well, it's good to be productive. She probably already is because I think she has court tomorrow, Lori. And so does Megan have court tomorrow. What does that mean, Nisa? Socks? Wow, word. Oh, so weird. Okay, I was like, what is that? Bad typing, that's what that is. Who just said they got a... Didn't somebody just say they got a grade or something? Diana, did you just say something about getting a good grade in something? Somebody said something about good grades in here before Sonia said something. This one is dying, your best friend said. I wonder what Michael Jones will go to court. I don't think he will. I think it's just he's pled guilty. Oh, it's now Wednesday. Mondays is now canceled. Okay, good to know. Not yo, Tico did. Got it. Okay, Tico did. You've been cooking, Amanda? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? Oh, thanks, Diana. Thank you, Diana. You've received 100% in your business. Very good. Congratulations, Tico. Good job. You sent me an email. No hurry, no caps. Okay. A woman shot her boyfriend in the head. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. No, I did not hear about that. What kind of group is that? That's horrible. That's really horrible. That's awful. I'm hearing like crackling. It's my can. It's crackling. Hey Sims Life, you're new to the channel. You love these updates. Oh, I'm glad you liked your update. I'm glad you like the updates. Here's the update on my egg. It's my egg that I made, but I still have to do the bottom. I have something with the bottom. It was gold. I didn't like the gold. I'm trying to make it look like one of those older kind of vintage paper eggs or tin eggs. So I want to do something on the bottom. Good luck in your new home, April. They posted the Facebook pages of the, but not the pics. That's horrible. Thanks, Linda. Hey, Alicia, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while, Alicia. Are you doing okay? I haven't seen you in a long time, Alicia. Not in a long, long time. Has anyone seen Alicia? Oh, I know why. I was using the stupid wrong yellow. That's what it is. Well, it was gold on the bottom. but I just have to change the yellow. I didn't like it. It looked too modernistic. It was like a shiny gold, and I don't want that. I actually saw a cardboard one in the antique store where I was, and it was colored on both sides. I know that some tin ones had a silver on the bottom. I may do it in a different kind of metallic, but I just realized I put the wrong yellow on it. No wonder this is the right yellow. So I just have to take care of this while I talk to you. See, this is the right yellow. Look at that, the difference. Oh my goodness. I knew something was wrong. Ah. Can you paint in some gold tree branches? Some gold tree branches? How come? Why do you say that? Why should I paint some gold ones on? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think gold accents, you think? I may be able, I don't know, I may be able to do, I don't know, some metallic accents with my little thing that makes little dots. Where did you move to, April? Sorry, I just had to fix this because it's a terrible mistake that I made with the yellows. Sorry, I'm sorry I can't look at the chat for 1 second. I get very involved. I didn't mean this. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. Don't paint I get paint on my keyboard all the time. I've even got paint on my Yeti mic. Isn't that a shame there? But it comes right off my Yeti. I just go like this. And it's off. Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, let me look at the email now. Okay, get this out of the way before I drop this. I don't know what's up with why is my screen showing like that? Hold on a minute, I'm trying to fix something over here. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay. Now, before it had the crazy things going. Okay. Let me see. Exhausted tonight, huh? Casbot, go reread your email. You didn't give me a link or anything. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. We're going to show something from Casbat. So let's see. What? Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to have to pull it over. Hang on. Oh. Hold on 1 second here. Let me pull this right on over. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's unmute it. And let's make it full screen. Okay. Okay, so what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do, Kesbet? Find someone that died unidentified? Alicia, I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. Yeah, but Danielle's right. Never hide or feel ashamed. You're among great friends. Exactly right, what Danielle said. Choose a Jane or John Doe case and publicize it. Yes. Okay. All right. Good video. Good campaign. And that's for creators, or you want everyone to do? You're looking for everyone to do that? She's looking for everyone to do that. So that's all of you guys, I think. You're all on the hook for it. So we can get their names back. Gotcha. You think you could do a TikTok? Good, Nisa. Good. Hey, Kristen, hi. You have no idea how to make a video, Cheryl, huh? Oh. I'm not so good. Very amateur. You've got to start somewhere. You're probably better than someone else. Vivian says, I would not know where to start. Hashtag find me. Is that the hashtag for it? Find me? Yeah, SK Jeans. I'm falling asleep tonight. Tanya Renee, my friend's sister spent 30 years as tent girl until she was finally located by my friend. I can't recall all the details, but she did a special on finding her. Really? Wow. I think High 61 knew someone named Tent Girl or something, or he lived in a tent or something with a tent. I quite remember. You told your husband tonight that if we died of carbon monoxide poisoning, it would be at minimum 8 days until anyone missed us. No, we would look for you right away, Sharon. 2 days max. I mean, we might give you 1 day that said, well, maybe Sharon had something to do. But 2 days, we'd be looking for you. The link to share it. Okay, you can download the video using the link in the description and upload that if you like. Okay, thanks for that. We would notice if you were not here. Good to know. Yeah. Before 2 days. We might give you 1 day. Has anyone seen Sensing Murder NZ? Sensing Murder NZ? No, what is that? Still weird, the family has no idea who she is. Linda, you'd be surprised, Linda. Well, I'm sure you can make one too, Scooter. I'm sure you can. Hey, Kindness Cake, how are you? Oh, Cheryl, stop. How did we even get into this how long would I be missed thing? This is not a game we want to try out, right? Oh, so you're way back in the video, Kansas Sunflower? I always get mixed up. We used to have a sunflower brown and a sunflower something else, and then a Kansas Sunflower, and then somebody changed their name. Oh, it gets so confusing sometimes. Hi there. Who's here? I'm looking for something. Hang on. Casbat, I may be dense, Angie says, but I'm lost as what we have to do. Oh, it's just an observation, Sharon? Okay. You like that campaign? Thanks, Rexy. Casbat put up a link that you can check it out further if you want to, you know, do something. You know what would be funny? At a dinner party or something, if they had nice napkins or whatever, a party. You just separate right away, you just separate your napkin and you just like keep this part. And the people would be like, what are you doing? And then you'd be like, oh, nothing. And then you would take this part and you would put it away in your purse and stuff. I'm sure you can, Nisa. I'm sure she'd like all the exposure she could get. Oh, there's Lisa H. You made homemade French fries? Yum. Sometimes you can put parsley and garlic on them. They're really good. I think I told you guys that before, parsley and garlic ones. I've really been stressing about Gannon. You're getting such a sick feeling about what that boy has gone through. Yeah. What's the deal with the eggs? Oh, we do a craft night. Oh, look, see, this is a 3-ply napkin. Did I know that last night? I hope so. See, and then you could separate it again and then still have another piece. The eggs were decoupage. We had craft night last night. Nisa, we do craft night. Do you like crafting? Nisa, do you do any crafts? And then you'd be like, I've got 2 napkins. And then I can still take the one home. Nisa, do you do any crafting? Where's Nisa? Oh, you gotta go make a sandwich? That sounds good. What kind of sandwich are you making? I could go. I wish someone was here making me a sandwich, but everybody's asleep. Everyone is asleep, and I can't find my scissor. Did you guys know where my scissor went? What kind of sandwich? But a sandwich sounds good. I don't know, just somebody making a sandwich sounds good, even if I would maybe not eat it. Just having someone around making a sandwich. Not the cheese. How dare they sleep? I know, Danielle. Isn't that crazy? You just need to tell my material. Oh, well, we have a craft group for that. We do all different kinds of crafts, but we have a free craft night, and you can do any craft you want. And then we have some guided craft nights. We do a lot of things here. It was only a 12-hour craft night. Yeah, we got carried away. Sometimes we get carried away with the crafts. You know? It's oh, I found my scissors. Sometimes we get a little carried away. Eat some cake. I ate some cake. But a sandwich sounds good. I just sometimes, do you ever just like the smell of someone, like, okay, this might sound weird. When I was a little kid, I didn't eat scrambled eggs or anything, but I loved someone in the kitchen making it. I loved to smell like the cooking of that. And it was really comforting, even as a kid when my parents were cooking that, even though I didn't eat that, right? If I would just smell that smell of, you know, it was very comforting. So maybe that's what I mean by like somebody just making a sandwich. If somebody was just here making up a sandwich, it might just be very comforting, even if I'm not hungry for it. Just that smell, like, is there some, like, just cooking sometimes can be very comforting. Nobody ever finds that? Hey, Ray Albert. Where did the time go? Sunflower, you're so sweet. You love the smell of bacon cooked over a campfire? Yeah. You want to eat it. Right? You're that way, Michelle? So when somebody said they were making a sandwich, I just figured like they were frying up some kind of a grilled cheese or something. That's always comforting, grilled cheese. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches are good too. Tanya. How come you missed craft night, Tanya? You missed craft night last night. Now you're hungry, Linda? Oh dear. Sorry. I want them to know home smells, yummy smells. You also baked a cake tonight. I baked a cake today too. I made a video about it. Did you see my video, Nisa? Did you see it? Because we talked about it. We went forever to find the right recipe and all of that. Did you see it? Debbie D says, oh Lord, you were talking about food, gonna make me hungry. Oh, you heard, but you didn't watch it yet? You have to get on that, Nisa. You have to get on that. Did you like... It really did look like turkey gravy at one point. You know? That would be funny if someone just watched that and thought it really was gravy and made it... and then thought it was really good. Good gravy. It's very good gravy. You saw it, Julie? Two scooter. Turkey. Oh, you know what? My daughter was watching 90 Day Fiancé. I guess I'm not familiar. I have to get in a loop. There's so many new people on there. It's before the 90 days. The only one I recognize is Darcy. But they've got a new Nigerian guy with someone. They have... Who else do they have? I don't know. Trying to think. Who else did they have? They had... So what was the weird thing I saw? Oh, Darcy's designing wedding dresses? That's not weird, is it? That Darcy's designing wedding dresses. I like you, Two Scooter. You like Two Scooter? That's nice. A lot of people like Two Scooter. Hi, thank you for all you do. I'm pretty new to your channel. Wow, Abby, there's a lot of new people tonight, isn't there? Very enthusiastic, too. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks so much. Everyone likes to scooter. Everyone likes to scooter. Scooter. Sorry, I'm in a weird mood. Yeah. I said Two Scooter's name while I was cooking. I don't know why. I was just stirring something and I just all of a sudden blurted it out, and then I decided to leave it in there and see if anybody noticed. I was going to make a game of it, like a trivia, and I think maybe I will do that now because I mentioned a couple of people's names in the video, and that would be like a good contest, like to give away something sometimes, like who were the 3 people that I mentioned in the cake video? You know? Does anybody remember another name besides Two Scooter that was brought up in the cake video? Let's see if you remember anyone. It's 3:32. Oh boy. Getting close. Does anybody remember? Anyone? Hi, Stephanie. Does anyone remember? You went to shower. Well, it isn't my first time, but I'm pretty new. Okay, Abby. Mrs. Roger Rabbit. You got it, Diana. Diana's right on the ball there. Right? Diana's right on the ball. I mentioned Mrs. Roger Rabbit. Oh, it's 3:33, you guys. Uh-oh, you guys didn't get it first. I did. It's 3:33. Yay you, Diana. Yeah, 333. Diana got it. I mentioned Mrs. Roger Rabbit. I mentioned Luke eating the cake. Yeah, you're right there, Alicia. Yes, I did. Oh, Casbat got it first? I missed that. Sorry. Sorry, Casbat. I didn't see you because I was cutting. And when I looked up, I thought Diana had it first. Oh, well. You guys are both good. You're both good. See, you watch very carefully. I know, Diana. Right? You don't just say you watch something or you're absent-mindedly watching something. You're really paying attention. That's great. And so is Casbat. You guys are good. Maybe. Hey, Sapphire Breeze. How are you? How are you? Sapphire Breeze. I got it first. It was early. Oh, you're talking about the 333? Oh, so wait a minute. So hold on a minute. Casbat, you're talking about the time or you're talking about Mrs. Roger Rabbit? I don't know which one you're talking about now. So mine didn't call. I jumped the gun. What are you jumping guns on? I need to figure out a way. Oh, you can decoupage them. I've seen people do them. You know what I also saw? Another really good thing for containers like that. People cut them and then like they use them. Oh, I just saw one on a decoupage video. It was so interesting. They also cut like different kinds of laundry soap containers, and they cut them at an angle, some of them, and some of them are like shaped like this. So when they cut them at an angle, they use them to store all kinds of things. They paint and decoupage them. You know, those coffee containers. Are you talking about cans or are you talking about coffee creamers? I've seen them all done. And the coffee containers that are plastic, all of those kinds. They can all be upcycled. I saw the coffee creamers a while ago, but they weren't done like what I'm talking about now. I just saw a lady, and oh my gosh, you can't believe what she's doing with all kinds of plastic containers. We may never have to buy certain types of containers again. We can just use the ones we have and cut them open. Like, oh, they're so neat what she's doing. Hi, Blue West. What's decoupage? Okay. This is decoupage right here. See, this was a regular can, and you see that? You took a paper napkin and you peel the layers off, and then you put decoupage paste, and now you have something nice. And I'm going to put a trim up here, and you can store a lot of things in here like markers and paintbrushes or pens and pencils, stuff like that, right? Then this is decoupage. And this is a box that I did with a paper napkin, and it looks like it's hand painted, right? It's all decorated all over. and it's a paper napkin on a wood box. And then I even did the inside. This was just a plain unpainted wood box. This is Decoupage. You really like the blue and white. Daybell's got me these. She brought them over for me from the UK. And then this is Decoupage too. This is a sunflower little box. I am holding my son. The Gannon case is getting you really upset. Oh, I'm sorry. It's upsetting, isn't it? Show her the bunny on a plate. Okay, I'll show you the bunny on a plate. Hang on. Here's the bunny on a plate. This is Decoupage. And so is this. This is a daffodil box. And then this is an Easter ornament, but I have to put something through it. It's got bluebirds and cherry blossoms. That's all Decoupage. Do you understand now, Nisa, what Decoupage is? Decoupage can be many, many things. And you have a bouquet by now. Carolyn, you have a bouquet by now with all your things. Yeah. I really like this one. I like this one a lot. Didn't I have a problem with this when I first started? I was upset with it. When did I do this one? Was that the night I was upset with my stuff? I was upset with it? I don't know. Or did I do that all on my own? Did I do this on a live or did I do this by myself? I don't remember. I think I did that. I think I might have done that because I was so upset with myself that one night we were crafting. Thanks, Diana. You brought the sunflower napkins? Oh no, I got them. I thank you for thinking of me. But I did manage to get 2 more packs, so you use them to decoupage something, and let me see what you make with them, okay? Let me see what you make with them. I certainly redeemed myself. I can't wait to see what you make with them, Jody Lynn. You don't recall me doing that on a live, Tanya? Maybe that was one of the redeeming sessions. Hi there, Bella Mac. How are the dolls? Bella Mac loves dolls. She loves them. How did you get the inside so perfect? Did you? No, what I did is no, I didn't trace. I did no tracing. I just kind of cut it off a little bit and, and then kind of just trimmed around, and that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. I'm going to try it with this, even though I probably shouldn't, but I am because I'm getting so low on my napkin. The bunny is a napkin. The bunny is a napkin from the Pioneer one, that crazy Pioneer woman. You know that Pioneer woman, Diana? Do you have her over there? Do you have her over there by you in Scotland, that Pioneer woman? She's always making like lots of high calorie, high fat food for everybody at that ranch. Denise says, okay, I'm going to try to understand. I'm doing some right now while we're talking. It gets very addicting. Jimmy says I have to go to a support group for it because I'm becoming obsessed. It's almost like now I look at something, I'm like, oh, I could just decoupage that. I don't know, I can't say I've heard of her. Oh, really? She hasn't come over there? Yeah, well, she sells a lot of stuff here in Walmart and stuff. She's become very highly commercialized. And, yeah. She's always bringing sandwiches and everything to her husband and stuff. They put in hours on this ranch. And she's been called the Pioneer Woman. And then she got a Walmart line of tablecloths and placemats and dishes, and they even gave her her own Instant Pot, a special one with the Pioneer Woman on it. And what else did they put on? They gave her they just went crazy, just giving her appliances. You love Joanna Gaines style? You love Joanna Gaines? Does she get a little annoying sometimes to you? No? You think she's totally for real? She likes shiplap, doesn't she? They used to have the show, and then she left the show, then she opened that Magnolia Bakery, right? Pioneer Woman started a blog. She marketed to include a TV show, and now she has everything. Yeah, right? Cooking show. She is going crazy. You remember that? Do you ever that blog? Remember those people? They didn't do so well. They didn't do as well. They were like the what was it called? Maybe you don't know. I wrote a blog article about them because they did something. You know how things change, right? It used to be, they made a blog. Some of you might know who it is. This sounds like a fun guessing game. They had a blog. They were a young couple, Young House Love. Was it Young House Love? And they bought a house and they redid the whole house. But they didn't just redo it. They actually had they went so far as they made little sets in their house where to film, and they were very methodical on what they would do, and they said they'd do a project, and they did it, and they went through this whole house, and then they bought another house, and then I think they bought a third house, and then I think she had 2 or 3 kids, and the husband, I think he quit his job, and they were making a living on this thing, and it became a job for them. And then they said, yeah, I know blogging, that's what I did. That's what I used to do almost primarily. Now I'm almost primarily here, you guys, and my blog is primarily advertising. So But things change. So what was I going to say? Young House Love, it was. And then, but they were getting a lot of flack. Did you ever hear of a site called GoMe, Get Off My Internet's GoMe, GOMI? And they would rip bloggers like that apart. They would just, you talk about bullying, they just had forums that ripped people apart that blogged like that. Ripped them to shreds on a daily basis. They had these forums, and then they had like a news, they still do, a news feed that would come through, like, say, one blogger, she made a terrible mistake, which I tell you all the time now, especially with videos. If you are taking a picture or a video, if you have a blog, you're putting it, if you're by a shiny object, please don't be naked. Please don't be naked by shiny objects. Well, she was showing off a new tub faucet. Full frontal nudity. Posted to the blog, she didn't know. Everybody got the picture. It went all around. It was flying on GoMe. Okay? GoMe blurred it out. Okay? But they ripped her to shreds for it. Yeah. You've heard of that, right? Well, they would go nuts with these young house people, okay? So you would never go there. So anyway, it sounds like the ultimate troll. Well, yeah. So be careful of shiny things. But yeah, you've got to be really careful with those kind of things, Lisa. Even if you're taking something for your Instagram, because a lot of people take like tub pictures in the for Instagram. Watch the shiny stuff. Watch the shiny stuff. That's all I have to say. You're almost tempted to, Cassie. Yeah, be careful. Careful. So, Nisa, but let me tell you about this Young House Love. They're so hateful on there. Oh, Two Scooter, you're into all of it. Two Scooter's like knee deep in all of this stuff. You can't put anything past Two Scooter. She's already been there, done that. But they started to talk about these people from this Young House Love, and they started saying, well, now the husband's involved, and he's saying that they're going to stop posting on a daily basis, and they're going to do it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then they're going to take a break from blogging. And then, well, it wasn't really a break, I think, at the time, but they had a deal. They got a deal with Target and to sell their stuff, but it didn't go as well as the Pioneer Woman. I don't think I think their line was a one and done kind of thing. That was it. And I don't know what's happened to them because I've never checked up on them. But I think they wrote a book, I think, and then they tried to get a line. They might have then got into the Home Depot or it was Target, but it was a one and done kind of thing, as I remember it. And then I don't know what happened after that. I don't know what happened after that. Why did I even get into that? I wish someone could tell me why I started on that. Does anybody know why I was on that story for some reason? Does anybody remember? Oh, the Pioneer Woman. Because I was saying she really, she stayed. She's been with Walmart now for a number of years. You got to watch out because sometimes it's a one and done kind of thing. Like a flash in the pan. I don't think Pioneer Woman had that show, and she was better known, right? I don't think these Young House people, they were known in blogging circles, but I don't think they had the popularity that someone like that Pioneer Woman has. Thank you, Blue West. Yeah, about the Pioneer Woman. But GoMe is about, someone mentioned the Gaines, right? Oh, you got it. Yeah, the Gaines as well. And I was talking about sincerity and stuff, and that's how I got in on it. She's a cooking, who, the Pioneer Woman? Yeah, she had a blog and she had a cookbook, and well, you know, still has. And then she started, you know, getting into Walmart with her stuff. Yeah, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yep, she got into Walmart with her things. You watched. She's great. Yeah, there's some really good decoupagers out there doing some great work, Diana. She was naked. Oh, wait, not the Pioneer Woman. No. I don't even remember who. It wasn't a famous blogger that did the naked thing. I mean, not famous, like her blog might have been popular, but she wasn't one of the ones on, she wasn't the Pioneer Woman was not naked. No. Let's not get that rumor started. The Pioneer Woman, as far as I know, there are no naked pics of her. None. She's kept her clothes on, that woman there. Oh, yeah, no, oh my goodness, the Pioneer Woman is no. I believe it was, I don't even remember the name, so that's how, you know. There was a lot of drama blogging, you know, at first. I stayed to, as I do, I just stayed to myself, and just silly stuff in the blogging circles. There's a lot of jealousy on who got what, and, you know, somebody got appliances, and they said that she took them and she sold them, and just the crazy things, you know. And then, of course, there's YouTube, right? So that's the bottom now. I'm working on the bottom now. It's the top. I'm working on the bottom. I have to get over on this side. Martha Stewart, topless. Yeah, well, I mean, this woman took it down, but of course, you know, everybody screenshot it, right? Gomi, I was surprised. They actually had what they said were like morals, that they were not going to put it up, probably because they would get sued. But, you know, said they were not going to put it up. And then I hear that there's that one with the kid and the makeup palette, that she issued an apology. You know, do you guys hear that one? And said that she's a young mother, and if someone has advice for her, she's willing to listen, and, you know, but she issued that via Twitter. Her station, all the videos are down, and she does say there is an investigation and her child is fine, and, you know, she's going to cooperate and all that stuff, and she realizes she shouldn't have gotten that angry, and that her daughter's the most important thing in her life, and she's done. Michelle Nisa said, you never know. Sometimes you think somebody's done, and they're not. They're still around. Yeah. You know, very possible she'll just come out under a different name. People have very short memories. If you haven't noticed that, extremely short memories. And you know what else, Nisa? There's always new people that don't know. They don't know about the old whatever incident it is. There's always new people. So that's the thing. Go fund to get custody. Plus, she was a very small blogger. I mean, she wasn't even monetized. She didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. Now I think she got 1,000 with the controversy, but you know, people's attention spans are very short. Beauty drama channels should be found. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is a lot of times they forget. People forget fast. She needs some parenting and life guidance help. Yeah. Absolutely. Then beauty drama. Oh, really? Those beauty drama. My daughter said the knitting community is having some drama. Some pretty big drama over there. I tried to ask her what it was because some woman was carrying on about it, and she said, "Oh, trust me, you won't understand." And I felt like saying, yeah, I think I probably would, but okay. All right. I think I probably more than would understand, but that's okay. Yeah, but sometimes people make a brand new start. I'm not saying it's going to be tomorrow. People's attention spans and memories are about 15 seconds. Yeah, I agree with you there. They really are. They're very, very small attention spans. I still have to get those pictures up of the antique store stuff. What did Bella Mac say? She was spot on, whatever she said. Even the card making vloggers are getting hates and threats. Wow. Well, I think the knitting community, they have like people that steal their patterns and stuff, and then they talk about, you know, their marriages and their kids and their cats and all kinds of stuff. Cats getting into the yarn. Her hand hurt.